Alright, it seems we're finally
It
getting into
seems
it.
to be that they agree and they are starting the game. I think
Yeah,
they
as soon
quit
as
out of their
somebody
hand
does like any sort of moonwalking, I think that's where we call the hand warmers.
And then you have a Falcon player that really, really wants to believe that it's integral to his game plan. Instantly handwarmer over.
There's definitely Falcon players out there who believe moonwalking
Oh,
is
with Falcon, there's at least a case to
critical.
make that it is actually usable.
It's usable, but I would say that's as far as I go with my moonwalking endorsement. Like maybe. But anyway. Fox Falco, good old battlefield.
So did you see those low lasers he shot there specifically to force the Fox to go high so he could back air him out again?
It's very smart.
Yeah.
Well, we can see that Liax currently having a bit of a hard time. I mean, Levingy is, I think, the clear favorite here. Quick low up tilt. I still think Falco's up tilt is one of the funniest moves in the game. He just does this like tiny little swipe and people get yeeted all over the map. Nope, up smash. Trying to chase down Liax here. Oh, what was that? Got battlefielded. What a scam. Still gonna be enough. Levingy taken down pretty quickly. And now Liax, up in the air. Catches him out with the up tilt. Reversal from the Fox. Gets a shine. But we're back to a more neutral, safer state.
Yeah. It is, Oh, and Liax stealing the lead. Oh, no he's not, never mind. Liax, that was your moment. You could have stolen the lead and gotten stuff going. Instead you get back aired.
So, by the way, kind of for the people that might not be super familiar with how Falco plays necessarily, but you may have noticed right there that Levingy went for a shine back air, and it didn't hit, which is a little strange, right? Because I think everybody knows that shine back air is a very safe, very reliable combo. Why didn't that work? The trick is that with the shine back air, you need to do the shine with the other character kind of a little below you. So you need to wait until you're kind of past the center point of the opposing character. And then it will hit every time. So what happened is that Levingy went for the shine slightly too early, and that meant that the back air wasn't able to connect properly.
Yeah. The nice thing with it is, even if you just hit a shine, they're still very high up and in decent amount of hit stun. So even on the whiff, he still managed to capitalize on it. But yeah, definitely. If you want to do a shine bear, it's definitely easier to just do it from below. And not have to worry about actually sniping and just comboing properly. And oh! Liax keeping this very respectable.
That's the big old Falco life. You're off stage to try to recover, you're dead at that moment. It's over. Just give up. Once you're forced to use the up B, it's so easy to go and snipe everything out. I mean, that's honestly...
Recovering from below the stage is rough.
Yeah.
It's not something you want to subject yourself to.
I mean, honestly speaking, the up B from Falco is just not that good. Like,
it's great when you're above the stage and your opponent has to take your side B in account.
Yeah, but, you know.
I know.
You know, in that situation, a lot of stuff would be very helpful. And Liax actually pulling through. Yeah. I think the magical percentage really helping out right there. Otherwise, I don't think that would have happened.
So I'm expecting an FD game based on my limited knowledge of Levingy's counterpick preferences.
Really? FD?
FD?
That would surprise me, though. I mean, it's Fox, right? You don't want to get chain grabbed.
I think the chain grab is overstated. It's like...
Oh, that chain grab is a free kill.
Yeah, but it's FD. That's not that impressive.
I guess. I don't know, fair point.
It's like, who cares? Oh no, I die in 1 to 2 openings. That's such an FD outlier. But they're going to Battlefield, so I was wrong. Frustrating to be wrong, but happy to not see FD.
Yeah. Well, it's fine. We are back on good old Battlefield.
And we're seeing the tech chase. The back throw to avoid certain slide-offs is definitely the biggest new... Well, it's not necessarily new, but it is really good to just enhance the chain grab by just saying, no, you can't slide up, I'll just back throw you instead.
Oh, what a forward smash. Just going for it. Gets a quick little crouch cancel shine and is now back in control. Something kind of interesting is that Levingy seems to be happy to just kind of like leave the combo be in favor of getting a stronger hit as a read afterwards. We saw it right there after the shine. Instead of like trying to pursue that, just going for the tech read, seeing if we can connect the back here.
The thing is also, especially with his tech reads, he is making sure that his combos, they are very short and not necessarily optimal. But the big thing with his combos is they always end with his opponent in an uncomfortable spot.
Yeah.
And like, even with that tech read you mentioned earlier, his goal wasn't necessarily even to get the read. It's just like, if you tech to a position where you get to play again, then I will have covered it. If you tech anywhere else, whatever, you're in the corner, deal with me anyway. And it's not necessarily a read on what your opponent is going to do. And, like, it's a coverage on, like, I'm not confident I will hit the actual hard reaction to cover everything, so I'm just going to cover the thing that lets you play again.
Damn, look at Liax. In the lead again. This would be a pretty big upset, right?
Liax is pretty good.
Yeah, but it's Levingy. I mean, Levingy is a known player, like a really good known Falco here.
Well, the big way to get upsets is by beating those big known players. So
that's true. That's true. That's how you do it. That's like the definition of it, I guess.
Yep.
Look at that though. Beautiful pressure from Liax. Just using these safe moves at a beautiful distance, making sure that there's no possibility for just a quick little shine counter hit.
I think he is slowly, definitely pulling away again, and it's looking less and less like the big lead from Levingy is big, or even a lead at this point.
No, yeah, Liax loses that stock with sadly not much.
And none of that was a real combo per se, but a lot of it was just like, I hit you with like this one stray hit, now you have to try to get into a comfortable position again. Oh, you tried to get to a comfortable position, how dare you, another stray hit. Another stray hit.
Oftentimes these stray hits, they may not necessarily be like a combo in the truest sense of the word. They
are hard to deal with, yes.
You can set them up really effectively that they might as well be a combo. That's like one of the big strengths of the character, I feel. Oh, what is that? The multi-hit fair actually connecting. Oh, the chain grab? Not too much.
I think in a lot of cases for Fox, it's better to just go for an up smash. There is a case to make that up smash is slight offable if you do it at the right position or at the wrong position, I should say. But it's just a lot better to if your opponent is going to escape to the platform where you have to actually deal with them potentially teching the wrong way. It's a lot better to do a move that does 18% than a move that does 4%.
Yeah. No, I like going for up smashes with Fox as well. Like in particular in these kind of matchups, just because you can like oftentimes you can actually just follow up with another up smash, right? Like up throw, up smash works surprisingly frequently. And at that
not
point,
specifically with the platforms, of course.
Yeah, with the platforms, I mean, it kind of depends a little bit on the eye, right? In that particular situation, if the Falco goes a little bit towards the left, you might be able to get something. But still, you add up that damage so quickly. All of a sudden, you're at like 30, 40, 50%. It can sometimes even feel a little bit like the blender, right? Just a bit of a Fox version of it.
Dreamland. That is interesting take. I figure having a lot of space feels really comfortable against someone trying to essentially smother you out instead of going for a combo game. But I don't know if I agree, because the way Levingy tries to smother you out is I hit you and instead of going for a combo, I'm going to smother you. Instead of like my neutral is very dominant, I'm in your face. And I feel specifically for the neutral, Levingy is one of the Falcos that is most comfortable with just shooting 20 lasers in place and being like, you still just have to deal.
Yeah, that's always one of those scary moments. When the Falco just stops attacking you and you're like, damn it.
Come at me, bro.
Into the group of this. Oh. So far, still looking pretty even. I mean, honestly speaking, like, we're talking about the upset, but Liax putting up plenty of a fight. Like, even if it doesn't go Liax's way, I think we can still very much say, like, great performance here, right? Although, we might still
The moment we can talk about upsets, there is something close enough happening, so...
Well, I don't know. Sometimes. Someday you're like, oh, I don't know. Maybe this random fox can beat Mango. Who knows?
Who knows? It might happen.
It might happen.
It probably will. It hasn't for 20 years. But you know, 21st year's the charm.
That's true, that's true. A quick little back here from Levingy. Just chasing Liax down. Oh, the turnaround though. Up smash? Ooh,
I don't
like
agree with that up smash.
No,
that
no,
up smash is very much in the idea of I just want to hit him and hope something comes out of it. And you
that
don't.
was the world's easiest back air as well.
Even if you don't want a back air, like an up tilt would have been better at that point because you can just set up for a move that actually does something with a very similar hitbox.
Yeah, well, either way, it ended up not really being a problem. I don't think there was any extra credit from Levingy, so Liax just taking the stock. What's up with
I don't know. I
days?
have an issue with the more chances you give a good player the chance to show that he's a good player, the more likely you are to not win.
That's true, yeah.
Because, well, they tend to be good players.
Well, maybe you can show your dominance. Look at that. I beat you neutral 3 times to get this stock, even though I only needed to do it once.
I mean, that is true. There is.
Oh no, Levingy! Don't go down there! Oh, that might also be a problem here. Again, not going for these back airs. Like, Liax is playing so well in the neutral game, doing really nice, a really nice defensive job, I think, getting out of the combos from Levingy, DI on point, but then missing these easy edge guards. Like, that's maybe something worth working on or looking back at the replay for. No, that still does it.
Well, this is a thing with Fox specifically. A lot of your kills are not horizontal, are off the top essentially. So a lot of edge guarding is something that you don't get as much experience with all the time necessarily, just because you don't kill off the side, so your opponent doesn't actually come back.
Nah, but come on, you gotta hit those back airs. You're Fox, you're Falco, you know how to do back airs. Oh, we got a little forward smash right here. Is that it? Nope. Again, beautiful recovery.
This will probably be it. This position is very uncomfortable for Fox to come back from. Oh, comes
no!
back anyway from a Levingy edge guard, but Levingy still clutching it out.
That was
Definitely
really
looked very
close.
doable for Liax, but unfortunately it wasn't doable enough. This was on his own counter pick too, which brings me back to the thing where I agree that it kept him from getting smothered in the punish game, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Levingy taking a 2-1 in a very competitive game, to be honest, or like a very competitive set. So nice to see that. Next up, we've got Triff versus Raptori. That's going to be exciting as well. But before that, I would like to tell you guys a little bit about our event here. Most importantly, I would like to point you guys towards the merch store. You can go and pick up some merchandise for the tournament. You can see you've got really nice, fun branding here. I don't know. I really love it. I grew up reading all of the Asterix comics, all of that. Like, I had a huge stack of them at home. Love that stuff. So very happy to see all of this. Great branding, great choice, good taste. So go and have a look at that. Help support the tournament, help support the tournament series. Now, it's very important that there are some funds coming in, as much as it's awesome.
They even have a stream for that too, I believe.
Yeah.
On Beyond the Summits 3, they have a live stream during this event specifically for stuff like the funding the event.
Yeah, a little bit of a fundraising stream. So go give that a look. See if you can maybe chip in. And then in terms of our good old sponsors here, of course, we've got Beyond the Summit, the classic, the legend, the absolute powerhouses in the community here, keeping everything going with the beautiful, beautiful production and making sure that we have a good place to stream all of these things. And then Poyon Software. I think everybody might be familiar with them at this point, making sure that there's a nice website for the same circuit running. The Poyon Colosseum in May was awesome, right? A big event. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was very, very exciting, and all around a great addition to our sponsor lineup here. And then finally, Cone's Academy. You want to get better at Melee? You want to learn more about the game so you can listen to me commentating and say, well, that guy doesn't know anything. Why is he commentating? Then go to Cone Academy, where you can learn more about the game for very affordable prices.
Yep. I believe their lowest price in is like $5 to just watch everything that has already happened there. And Cone's Academy is about a year old now at this point, so that's a lot of stuff that is out there at this point.
Yeah, the way it works is basically you can sign up through the Patreon, and then you get immediate access to anything that was already created. You can also, have new stuff. There's of course always new content being made, and there's always coaches that you can interact with and learn from, and like see if you want to get a coaching session with anyone specific. But just signing up already gets you access to this huge, beautiful library of resources that you can use to improve your play. And now I need to figure out how to connect to our next game here. Ah, that's the problem. Very good. Got it. Very, very good. Well then, we're going to be